What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's King Deal, and today we have Buffalo Wild Wings. So, like I said, I've been kind of craving some real burgers, and Buffalo Wild Wings has some of the best burgers that I've ever had, in my personal opinion. So, I got, which is my favorite burger from them, which I'm glad that it's still on the menu, which is their mac and cheese, double bacon cheeseburger. I substituted American cheese and opted for cheddar cheese. And this is a mushroom Swiss burger. Y'all know I don't like mushrooms, but mushroom Swiss does still sound delicious, and I want to try it. So I got it without the mushrooms. Hopefully, there's no mushrooms on this burger. I'm gonna be pissed because they already forgot my damn cheese curds. Before I started recording, I went ahead and I did the order. The issue with the item, showed a picture of the stuff that I had, and I got my little $6 refund. And this is the supposed to be lemon pepper fries. These just look like they're regular old fries, not a lick of lemon pepper. So I don't know what's going on Buffalo Wild Wings, because usually they be getting my orders right. I'm not gonna trip too much because it's like the first time they made a mistake, but I digress. But let's go and get into this video. Please subscribe, leave a comment, like, and all the good stuff. All right. So we're gonna start off with the Swiss. Let me open this up. It's a beautiful toasted bun. Got the little meat and stuff. Got two patties, two pieces of Swiss cheese. Looks like mayo on the bottom, grilled onions. Doesn't look like to be a mushroom in sight. Good. But y'all can't tell me that this don't look good, man. Like, what are we talking about? And I understand that the point of a mushroom Swiss burger is the combination of the mushrooms and the Swiss cheese, but I hate mushrooms. But this burger, man, I ain't gonna, it's a little dry. It's a little dry. Like, it's not enough mayo to really get it going, but the burgers are cooked very well. The buns are very soft and delicious and well toasted. Phenomenal. I just don't understand why not really too many people are talking about Buffalo Wild Wings burgers. Like, you still got people, living in the old days of like their wings, and that's fine, but this is Pepsi Zero Sugar. Can't mess with a Coke Zero, but yeah, I don't understand why people aren't talking about these burgers. Because they are very, very good. Very. These fries, though. So they gave me the little B-dubs, little sauce or whatever for the cheese curds, but didn't give me the cheese curds. I would have preferred, if you was gonna miss an item, to miss out these garbage fries and give me my cheese curds. But I digress. But one of my very first like videos, like the very first stretch of videos that I made when I started making content on this channel was Buffalo Wild Wings. Wild Burger, the little what's it called, Ghost Kitchen virtual restaurant part of Buffalo Wild Wings that focuses on the burgers and chicken sandwiches and stuff. And I was asking if it's better than Five Guys. And at that point, I thought that maybe it was possible, but pound for pound, Five Guys is better. But these burgers are really good, and they have an edge, obviously, which is different kind of like toppings and stuff that Five Guys don't have. Five Guys don't have hashed chilies and red peppers and mac and cheese to put on a burger and stuff like that. So they also don't have cheddar cheese, pepper jack cheese, and things of that nature either. But their fries definitely slap on these fries. And it would have been just a little bit better if they would have put my lemon pepper seasoning on it. So I don't know what went on today, but I'm not tripping too much. But yes, I love their burgers, and it deserves more acknowledgement. Let's dip some of this burger into this little sauce. Really good. But I don't know why I even really continue to bother with their fries. Like, I get the idea of, messing with them because, you could customize it to a limited degree, but still, so you can put lemon pepper seasoning on here, their salt and vinegar seasoning, their desert, buffalo desert or whatever it's called, and another dry rub on here. And I believe you can do the same for their tots and their wedges. You can also do like a queso cheese or like a shredded cheddar jack cheese. That'll be melted on top. So, but I just said how you could also do it with their tots and their wedges. So I don't know. But I like French fries more than wedges and tots. But in this case, the fries are mediocre. The main burger that I think about when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and that's this, which now that I'm thinking about it, it seems like it's lacking. I got some thick ass bacon on here, but it seems like it's lacking because unless, well, the mac and cheese might be under the little cheddar skirt thing, but I don't know. You got the peppers and stuff just kind of falling off. But you put that in your mouth. Thick ass bacon, jalapeno peppers, hatch chili peppers, cheddar cheese, 2 patties, the mac and cheese, somewhat in there. I feel like they was skimpy on it. Because usually there's a lot more in there. But you can kind of see it in that corner right there. But I'm going to say this. Don't F me, Buffalo Wild Wings. Y'all got some good food, and I'm trying to, throw some respect y'all way, but I will cut y'all off in a second. I promise you. I promise you. But this is really good. I'm still gonna get my Five Guys eventually, but for now, my burger hunger, I guess you could say, is pretty much satisfied. So I'm thinking more and more, and I'm really thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make this second channel. And I know I told y'all that I wasn't gonna tell y'all, and I gave, a good enough reason on why I decided that. But at the same time, if y'all, you know, if y'all willing to support me on both channels, see me eating and see me ranting and just expressing whatever feelings or things are on my mind, then, I won't stop you from it, obviously. It's just, you know. There's more mac and cheese the more you take bites in. So, but believe it or not, there was one burger that Buffalo Wild Wings had that I liked even better than this one. And obviously, it was more moist. It had more of a saucy kind of like component, obviously, because the barbecue sauce and stuff. And that was when they had their barbecue pulled pork cheeseburgers or whatever. Like I said, I don't know what it is about like some kind of like cheddar cheese, barbecue sauce, and mayo combined, but it's so good. That pulled pork. And it was my favorite one. But they took it off the menu sadly, and I just wish they had put it back on now. But at least make it be like a limited time item. But like I said, their burger lineup is still good because you got this, you got a bacon cheeseburger, a double bacon cheeseburger, of course an all American. They have the mushroom swiss burger. They have the hatch chili burger, which is the burger with the hatch chilies and stuff on there. They got a black bean burger, but I'm not eating that. So, and I didn't look to see if they still have this option, but a build your own burger, I did that a few times before too. But Buffalo Wild Wings, if nothing else, has really good burgers. And they, like I said, they have other stuff on their menu that I want to try. So the next video I do at Buffalo Wild Wings, I should try other stuff other than their burgers. Because we know their burgers are good for the people who are in the know. But they got cheese steak and a chicken cheese steak, I believe. They have chicken sandwiches, obviously. They got buffalo loaded tots. They got nachos. They got quite a plethora of different stuff. Of course, you got the pretzel knots and things like that, which I've already tried. But I'm just saying, you know. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever get the time, if y'all care enough, you know, explore Buffalo Wild Wings menu. You know, because if there was ever an era, where they were all about the wings, which we all know there was an era at that point. That era is gone, you know, personally, in my opinion. I don't really care for the sauce too much with this burger because all the other stuff it got going on, but it's not bad. And I'm proud of myself because I didn't get dessert. I love their cookie. They also have a cookie skillet, and I didn't get that either. I never even tried that, but I didn't get that. Delicious. Hit the spot. Like I said, they're not better than Five Guys burgers. Five Guys burgers is definitely a lot more flavorful and a lot more juicy. But like I said, these were still really, really good, obviously. And I will always, as long as they're good, obviously, I will always champion them and co-sign them. It'd be a better comparison to try to compare them to like Chili's or Applebee's burgers. And I don't know, because Chili's got some big ass burgers, bro. Bigger isn't always better, but the fact that their burgers is the size that it is and it tastes good is something that should be, you know, appreciated. I got to stop with these mediums, man. I don't want no damn medium. Give me a large all the time, right? Large drink. It's just always worth it in my opinion. But that's going to be it for this video. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace out. A King Dio production.